You are welcome back once again to this wonderful episode with Crypto Delver. So, in today's video, I'm going to quickly show you how to participate in this Gateio Dex. They call it Biweek. Let's go back and see what it's called. They call it this one here. They call it Biweekly Gold Rush Challenge. So it's actually a very interesting one. Yeah, though the reward looks small, all right. They're just going to give out 2,500 USDT, but there's a reason I asked you to do this, because I believe this is their very first one, and I believe that they have a very few people participating right now. So I'm going to walk you through on everything you need to understand. It's a very simple process. Okay. Now, when you go to your, first of all, let me go back. When you open your Gateio, come down to activity. When you come to activity, display there is written activity. Then you just scroll around and then come to this one that says Weekly Gold Rush. Okay, then click on this place and open it. So the moment you open it, you're going to come to this place. So the first thing you need to do is register. So just click on the register and voila, registration successful. Now, what do I have to do? First of all, let's look at the rule. So, as you can see, this task involves collecting keys. So you'll be collecting keys daily. So I missed the first day, I missed the second day, I missed the third day, and this is the fourth day, which is ongoing. So as you can see here now, this is the fourth day. So we are going to be collecting these keys, and these keys shall be used to determine how much reward you're going to get. So what are the significance of these keys and how do we get them? Very simple. Now look at the things you can do here. They said this one reach a cumulative perpetual feature of 5,000 USDT. Okay, then this one cross-chain swap of these 200 USDT, and then this and this and that. Okay, so now you also hold a balance of at least 500 USDT. These are optional. So each of them you see the number of keys you'll be collecting every day. So I'm currently holding a balance of over 500. So that means every day I'll be receiving 2 keys, even when I don't do anything. Okay, now let's take it one after the other. But before we go to that, let's see what we can do here. So as you can see, just for holding this 500, I have 2 keys. My keys are 2 just because I'm holding, and because say my keys are 2, I'm ranking 48. See, there are very few people doing this, and I'll show you why you shouldn't play with this. Okay, now see where the reward comes. The reward distribution, 1,200 USDT will be distributed among the top 20%. Top 20% will be maybe probably top 10, or I think, but we'll find out with time. Okay, and so on and so forth. Just look at it, and then the event rule. You see what the event rules are, so you can just go through the event rules and read on your own. So now let's go back to the task. So the very first task here says this perpetual battle. Okay, Perp Battle. So I'm just going to click on trade. What it means is you are going to be trading on Perp. All right, so it's either I click on trade, or I just go back and go to the Perp direct. So here is Perp. When it comes to this place, so click on it and you see Perp here. So go to this Perp here, and then so that means you have to generate $5,000 worth of volume. So, and it's very simple. Even if you have a little amount of money, you can still do this. Okay, so let me just show you what to do and how to do that. So when you come to this place, I'm going to be trading. The pair I'm going to be trading will be I'm going to be trading BTC, so that I don't run into volatility issue. So please don't just trade any token. I'm going to show you how to use little funds to actually generate the volume that will give you what you want. Now, the very first thing you need to understand here is that you need to make sure that you understand how to use this Perp. Okay, so I'm going to be using 10x. All right, I'm going to be using 10x. So 10x means my capital will be multiplied by 10. So if I have, for instance, if I have $10 and I'm using 10x, the $10 will be regarded as 100. So that means when I trade, I just do buy and sell immediately. So when I buy, it means $100. When I sell, it means $100. Okay, very fast, so that you don't lose anything. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So, but here I'm going to be using, because the minimum is 5k. You can do that multiple times depending on the number of capital that you have. Okay, so now I've set my list into 10x, I'm not going to go to cross. You can also set it this cross. This cross simply it doesn't really impact much, but you can still change it to cross. From cross to, you can change it from cross to maybe isolated. Okay, so let me use, so when you come to this place, you have to sign. All right, just sign it and show that you're about to use it. Okay, so I have actually signed. Now it's time to start trading. So I'm just going to change this thing from cross to isolated. Okay, so to isolated, then I will confirm. Okay, so everything is set now. I'm using 10x. I can use any number of x. You can even use 1x, but just know that the x is just to multiply the little capital we are using. So I'm using just very small funds. That is 500 USDT. So I can decide to deposit. So now if you want to deposit, let me go back so that it doesn't look like magic. So when you want to deposit, it's going to be very simple. Network shouldn't disturb here. So let's see. All right, so now when you want to deposit, come to this point. You see this place, there is this arrow here. Just click on that arrow. So once you click on the arrow, it's going to take you to a place where you're going to deposit. Okay, now when you come to this place, we are going to be switching from, you can use any network. There are two networks here actually. You have Ethereum or you have BSC. So once you click on it, so I have my funds in BSC. So if you don't understand any part of this video, feel free to leave a comment. I will always assist. Okay, so now that I have actually switched, seems it's taking some time to switch. So once after switching, my balance is going to appear here. My wallet balance is going to appear here. It's going to appear here. So as you can see here now, okay, yeah, it has appeared. Okay, so now I can deposit. I just want to deposit. Let me say I want to deposit 503 USDT into this place. Then after, once I'm done with it, I'll withdraw it back. Okay, so let me just deposit it into this vault, into this Perp account. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I have not deposited, so I'm just going to refresh it, and voila, the balance should be here. Okay, so I have already deposited. As you can see here now, the balance has reflected. Okay, so now it's time for me to trade. So it said minimum of 5,000. So since I have 500, I can decide to do it 500 till 10 times I get 5,000. I can decide to use 1x. So I just want to trade once. So I'm making use of 10x. So all I just have to do is pick a point. If you don't understand how to trade, please do not just enter trading here. You can always ask question, and you can also leave a comment in the comment section. So now that I've opened my position, let me go. Should I go sell or should I go short? Okay, let me go buy. Okay, so I'm using 10x. So the moment I buy now, it's going to count for me. So let's see. Price difference. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so let me open the trade with 10x. So I have opened the order. Now I'm now waiting for the order to be filled. So I just want the order to fill immediately. I don't know why it's taking. So I just want to enter a price that I can buy immediately and sell immediately. So let me check the chart and see which price can do that for me. Okay. So now, so you have to be remember, the aim is not to start making profit out of this. The aim is just to do it and then get out of here. Okay, so you try your best not to get stuck or not to get caught up in volatility. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to just do now quickly is I'm going to just cancel this very one again and then retry again. Yeah, the volatility might actually come out eventually, but so I'm going to just pause this video and place my order. When it's successful, I will let you know. Okay, so I've just placed my order. Now I want to quickly close it so that I don't incur unnecessary loss. So I want to quickly close the order I placed. I've just placed my order. So close. So I lost just 0.1 USDT from what I'm seeing here. So just close it immediately. So the aim is not to make profit. The aim is just to complete the task, trading task. Right? Don't forget that. So I've closed my trade. Okay. So actually the volatility actually affected what I did here. But there's no problem with that. So the market actually was a bit volatile, and it took out around $5 from this one. Yeah. Okay, so now you understand what I mean. So now you see the reason you have to be very careful so you don't lose because of volatility. All right. Okay. Okay, an important thing to note is that actually I'm not supposed to okay, I'm not supposed to, but I can say that actually the way I'm actually supposed to do this is I'm supposed to, the target is 5,000 USDT in volume. So I'm actually supposed to use something like, let me say 250. So that when I use 10x buy, that is 2005, sell, that is 2005, cumulative will now be 5,000. So as you can see, the market actually fluctuated. That was why I lost some. So you have to be very careful. Now, if you want to withdraw the money back, just come to this place at the top here. So when you come to this place at the top, click on this EVM. Once you click on this EVM, you click on withdraw. You just click on withdraw. So once you just click on withdraw, you select the network you are withdrawing to. So I'm not withdrawing to Solana, I'm withdrawing to, that should be BSC. All right. So just click on it and then select the network. Oh, hold on. I think I made a mistake. So yeah, I'm supposed to come to this place. Click on withdraw. Withdraw, okay. So now come to this place, select this Ethereum and then change it, because if you not change it, it will take your money to Ethereum network. And if you don't have a native token to pay for fee, you may not like it. And also if you look at, when you look at this place, compare the fee is 3 USDT here. Okay. So just click on this and then come to BNB chain, select BNB chain. And then after that, the next thing is click on maximum. Of course, I'm taking everything out from here. So I'll just click on maximum and then the fee is just 0.2. So I'll just have to sign it and voila, it's back. So now that I've completed this, I will now have to go back again and see if the task has actually marked completed. So when I open the task again, you're going to see that actually it has shown that I've actually completed the task. So I did excess volume actually. So as you can see here now, instead of 5,000, I did 9,000. So that was a lot. So the loss I got was unnecessary. So just try to make sure you calculate yours well. This is just for, just for educational purpose. I'm just trying to make a video that you understand. So I didn't actually pay attention to that. So now the second task says cross-chain swap of at least 200 USDT. Okay. So now you need to understand, just make any swap at all, any swap. But yeah, I'm going to show you something. With this particular task, you can also participate in another task indirectly. Now, quickly go back here. There is this trading competition that is here, ongoing here. They have a trading competition that is going on. So when you look at this place that says Dex Elite Warrior, so this is another one again. So when you open it, you discover that. Now, please, before you do the swap task, please come and register for this one. Okay, so that whatever task you are doing there will also be counting for you here. So as you can see here now, these ones I will still make a video. I don't know if it's still necessary, but I'll still try to make a separate video for this. But just know that you see the reward for this one, 800 USDT for the first person, and so on and so forth. So I'll just have to come to this place, click on register. The reason I'm clicking on register is so that any swap I'm making on the other one will also count towards this particular campaign. All right. If you do not click on register, it's not going to count. So every single swap you make, just just for that one. So now, okay, so I'll have to go back now and then perform 1 or 2 swaps. So if you want to do a swap, I think you can actually use just come to this place, swap. When you come to the swap, Then the next thing you need to do is I want to swap from one token to another token. Okay, so that's what I want to do actually. So now there are different rules for this, and just gonna make a swap. I'm just gonna pause this video and then swap from any token to any token. Okay, and then that will be that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right, guys, so I'm actually done with swapping, so I'll just have to go back to the task again and see. Now I'll show you the reason we have to turn on the other one. So first of all, let's go to our original task. So when we come back to this task, you discover that I've actually completed this task and I've earned let's see what we have here. Okay, so when I come back to this task is supposed to refresh immediately. So when we come to this place, I don't know why this thing is still showing this way. It's already completed, but it's not supposed to be showing this way. Probably it's my network. Okay, it's actually my network. So let me check it again. All right, so as you can see here now, I've already completed the two tasks. So this task is completed, this one is also completed. Okay, so this is how to complete this task, and by completing this task I've just earned 8 tickets. All right, so I've just earned 8 tickets, then including this one that is here for balance, which is making it 10 tickets. So, and with that 10 tickets, guys, you need to see this. With 10 tickets, I have just ranked number 7. Like, this is to tell you that a lot of people are not doing this task. Okay, so, and if you understand how early this task is, this campaign is, you shouldn't joke with it. Enough of talking. So now let me now show you the reason I made more transactions. First of all, when we come back to this one that says 200 USDT, I actually traded 1,000 something, because I knew that this 1,000 something was going to count towards the other campaign that is over there. Okay, so when we go back to the other campaign that we activated, so you're going to see that the other campaign also, let me go back to the other campaign. So you're going to see that the other campaign here, this very one that says warrior swap. Okay, this warrior swap campaign. So when I open it, you will also discover that this warrior swap campaign is also counting for me. So my volume is already showing here. Yeah, they have a calculation for how the volume is done. That one will be for another video, but just understand that the 1,000 volume I generated, they counted it as 800 and something for a reason I understand, which I'm not going to be talking about on this video. That will be for next video. So now, by doing this, you discover that I will qualify for more and more rewards. Okay, so I'm using 1 stone to kill 2 birds. So that is actually how to do the task. Now let's look at the rest of the tasks before we now call it a day. So when we go back to this place again, you'll actually discover that here we have what we call here we have 2 other tasks that I didn't touch, and because they have this one says buy meme worth of 100. It's very risky. So when you are buying meme, if you understand that your meme can be even more volatile than you can ever think of. Then the other one says refer people. Me, I don't have the time to do that. So, but if you have the time, you can actually do that. So this one will give you 1 key for every 50 person that you refer. So that is a bit stressful for my kind. So if you think you have ability, you can do that. So that's that. So that is all to this video. So what I'm going to be doing every day, I'm going to be earning 10 tickets. Okay, just as I've earned today, I've just earned 10 tickets, and with 10 tickets I'm already ranking number 7. Okay, so now that means if by tomorrow I'll come back again and earn another 10 tickets just by doing this simple task, which will be day 5 until the last day. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have any question, please do well to leave it in the comment section. Do have a very wonderful day. Yeah, so that will be all for this video. Actually, that will be all for now. So this thing doesn't want to. I'm trying to end this video. This video is giving me